Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
And please, no flash photos. On behalf of the Francis Adelson Shakespeare Players and the HILR Musical Theater Group, I'm pleased to welcome you to this resplendent celebratory production honoring the 35th anniversary of the founding of HILR. Today we bring you no murderous royals, no bloody corpses or suicidal heroines driven mad. Indeed, our heroine may be enraged, but hardly homicidal, and our hero wishes her no lasting harm. Taming of the Shrew from its outset has been a lightning rod for divergent views of its message on feminism. Is Petruchio a male chauvinist cowing Catherine into submission, or a lover setting out to liberate Kate from a dismal family situation and to establish a successful partnership with her? Is Catherine a mean-spirited woman intimidated by an overbearing suitor, or does she learn through Petruchio's elaborate tough love to be at peace with herself and with him in a bond of mutual respect? Germaine Greer, better known as the pioneer feminist author of The Female Eunuch, was also a Shakespearean scholar who came down solidly on the side that taming depicts the forging of a partnership between equals. Petruchio chooses Kate for her high mettle and must use wit and psychology in bringing her to trust him and to accept the bargain he offers. Today we will see the Shakespeare play interspersed with songs from Cole Porter's bright, flashy, and rather cynical musical Kiss Me Kate. Porter's saucy lyrics paint a different picture of the relationship between men and women than that depicted in the Shakespeare play. In our production, there are 4 Petruchios and 4 Kates for you to contend with, so don't be surprised when characters morph from one into another. It's just another way HILR uses to exercise your brain. So please sit back now and drink in the exuberance of our performance. Let's go. On with the show.
I don't know who this Shakespeare guy was, but he sure could write.
A troop of strolling players are we, not stars like William Shakespeare are we, but just a simple band who roams about the land, dispensing fodder their quality. Mere folks whose big distraction are we, no theater guild attraction are we, but just a crazy troop that never ceases to droop around the map of Little Italy. We open in Venice, we next play Verona, then on to Cremona, lots of laughs in Cremona. Our next jump is Parma, that don't be mopey menace, then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice, we next play Verona, then on to Cremona, lots of dough in Cremona. Our next jump is Parma, that's dingy menace, then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice, we next play Verona, then on to Cremona, lots of quail in Cremona. Our next jump is Parma, that heartless menace, then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? In Venice!
Tranio! Since for the great desire I had to see fair Padua, nursery of arts, here let us breathe and happily institute a course of learning and ingenious studies. And therefore, Tranio, for the time I study virtue, And that part of philosophy will I apply that treats of happiness by virtue specially to be achieved. And nam to Padua come, as he that leaves a shallow plash, to plunge him in the deep, and with satiety seeks to quench his thirst.
Only, good master, while we do admire this virtue and this moral discipline, let's be no stoics nor no stalks, I pray. No profit grows where no pleasure stain.
O gramercy, Stradio, well dost thou advise. But stay a while. What company is this?
Gentlemen, importune me no farther, for how I firmly am advised, you know, that is, not bestow my youngest daughter before I have a husband for the elder. If either of you love Katerina, leave shall you have to court her at your pleasure.
There, Hortensia, will you any wife?
I pray you, sir, is it your will to make a scale of me amongst these mates?
Mates, maid? How mean you that? No mate for you, unless you were of gentler, milder mold.
In faith, sir, you shall never need to fear.
From all such devils, good Lord, deliver us.
Sister, content you in my discontent. Sir, to your pleasure humbly I subscribe. My books and instruments shall be my company, on them to look and practice by myself.
Oh, why would you view her up, Signor Baptista, for this fiend of hell, and make her bear the penance of her tongue?
Gentlemen, content you, I am resolved. Go in, Bianca, and for I know, she taketh most delight in music, instruments, and poetry. Schoolmaster shall I keep within my house, fit to instruct her youth.
You may go to the devil's den. Would that I had given him the best horse in Padua to begin his wooing, who would thoroughly woo her, wed her, bed her, and rid the house of her. I've made a hall in all the leading rackets, from which rip-roaring rich I happen to be. And if thou wouldst attain the upper brackets, marry me, marry me, marry me.
My purse is yet to know a silver lining. Still lifeless is my wifeless family tree. But if for love unending thou art pining, marry me, marry me, marry me.
I come to thee a thoroughbred patrician, still spraying my decaying family tree. Give a social boost to thy position. Marry me, marry me, marry me, marry me,
Marry me,
marry me,
marry me,
marry me,
marry me, marry me.
I'm a maid who would marry and would take with no qualm any Tom, Dick, or Harry, any Harry, Dick, or Tom. I'm a maid mad to marry and will take double quick any Tom, Dick, or Harry, any Tom, Harry, or Dick.
I'm the man thou shouldst marry.
Howdy, Bob.
Howdy, Mom.
I'm the man thou shouldst marry.
Art thou Harry, Dick, or Tom?
I'm the man thou shouldst marry.
Howdy, pal.
Howdy, Chick.
Art thou Tom, Dick, or Harry?
Call me Tom, Harry, or Dick.
She's a maid who would marry and would no longer tarry. She's a maid who would marry, may my hopes not miscarry. She's a maid who would marry and would take double quick any Tom, Dick, or Harry. Any Tom, Harry, or Dick. I dig a dick, 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 I dig a dick.
possible that love should of a sudden take such a hold?
Oh, Tranio, till I found it to be true, I never thought it possible or likely. But see, while idly I stood looking on, I found the effect of love and idleness. Tranio, I burn, I pine, I perish, Tranio, if I achieve not this young, modest girl.
Master, you look so longingly on the maid. Perhaps you mark not what's the pith of all?
Oh yes, I saw sweet beauty in her face.
Saw you no more? Marked you not how her sister began to scold and raise up such a storm that mortal ears could hardly endure the din?
Tranio, I saw her coral lips to move, and with her breath she did perfume the air. Sacred and sweet was all I saw in her.
Nay then, 'tis time to wake him from his trance.
Ah, Tranio, what a cruel father's he! But art thou not advised he took some care to get her, cunning schoolmasters to instruct her?
Thou shalt be schoolmaster and undertake the teaching of the maid. That's your device.
It is? May it be done?
Not possible. For who shall bear your part and be in Padua here, Vincentio's son?
Basta! Content thee, for I have it full. Thou shalt be master, Tranio, in my stead. Keep house. And port. And servants, as I should.
I am content to be Lucentio. So well I love Lucentio.
Tranio, be so, because Lucentio loves, and let me be a slave to achieve that maid whose sudden sight has thralled my wounded eye. Sirrah, where have you been?
Master, has my fellow Tranio stolen your clothes, or you stolen his? Or both? Pray, what's the news?
Sirrah, 'tis no time to jest. Your fellow Tranio here to save my life. Puts my apparel and my countenance on. You understand me?
Aye, sir. Narrow wits. Here. Sarah Gurney, knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? Is there a man has refused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir? What am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate and rap me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
Help, masters! Help! My master is mad!
Now, knock when I bid you, Sirrah, villain.
Petruchio, tell me now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world to seek their fortunes farther than at home. Senor Hortensio, thus it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. And I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best I may. Senor Hortensio, twixt friends such as we, few words suffice. I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua. If my wife has a bag of gold, do I care if the bag be old? I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua. His
come to wive it wealthily in Padua.
I heard your mother sound, so loathsome lad you are. I shall not be disturbed one bit, if she be but a quarter wit. If she can only talk of clothes, while she powders her goddamn nose. I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua.
He's come to wive it wealthily in Padua.
I heard you say, gadzooks, completely mad you are. You gave me the slightest shock, if her knees never then should not. Her eyes were a wee bit crossed, was she wearing the hair she lost? For the damsel I make my dame, in the dark they are all the same. I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua. With a honey and a hey, hey, hey. Not to mention money, money for a rainy day. I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua.
I can Petruchio help thee to a wife with wealth enough, and young and beauteous. Her only fault, and that is false enough, is that she is intolerable cursed. I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Peace, Hortensio. Thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me her father's name, and 'tis enough. For I will board her, though she chide as loud as thunder, when the clouds in autumn crack.
Her father is Baptista Manola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Caterina Manola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
Hortensio, I will not sleep till I see her.
Oh, tarry, Petruchio. I must go with thee, for in Baptista's keep my treasure is.
Catherine the Cursed, a title for a maid, of all titles, the worst.
Now shall my friend Petruchio do me grace, and offer me to old Baptista, disguised in sober robes, to old Baptista as a schoolmaster, that so I may, by this device at least, have leave and leisure to make love to her, and unsuspected court her by herself. Oh, Petruchio, stand by a while.
All books of love, see that at any hand, and see that you read no other lectures to her. You understand me? Oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
Oh, God save you, Signor Gremio.
And you are well met, Signor Hortensio. Trow thou whither I am going. To Baptista Manola. I have promised to inquire carefully about a scholar for the young Bianca, and by very good fortune I have lighted well upon this young man.
'Tis well. And I have met a gentleman hath promised me to help me to find another, a fine musician, to instruct our mistress. Gremio, 'tis now no time to vent our love. Here is a gentleman whom by chance I met, will undertake to woo cursed Caterina, yea, and to marry her if her dowry please.
I know she is an irksome brawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no more.
But will you woo this wildcat?
Why came I hither but to that intent? Think thou a little din can daunt mine ears? Have I not heard the sea, puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar chafed with sweat? And do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire?
Hortensio, hark, this gentleman is well arrived.
Gentlemen, God save you. Tell me, if I may be bold, which is the readiest way to the house of Signor Baptista Minola?
Sir, let me be so bold to ask you, did you yet ever see Baptista's daughter?
No, but here I do that he hath two, the one as famous for a scolding tongue as the other is for beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first's for me. Let her go by.
I love no chiders, sir. Biondello, let's away. Sir, I shall not be slack in sign whereof. Let us contrive this afternoon and quaff carouses to our mistress's health, and do as adversaries do in law, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion. Fellows, let's be gone.
Go!
Here I charge thee, tell whom thou lovest best, see thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I've never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest! Is not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear I'll plead for you myself that you may have him.
Oh, ho, ho. Then belike you fancy riches more. You will have Gremio to keep you fair.
Why, how now, Dame? Whence grows this insolence? Stand aside, Bianca. Poor girl, she weeps. Why dost thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged.
What? In my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
What? Will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see. She is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day. Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge. I hate men. I can't abide 'em even now and then. Than ever marry one of them, I'd rest a virgin rather. For husbands are an awful lot and only give you bother. Of course, I'm awfully glad that mother had to marry father. But I hate men. Of all the types I've ever met from in our democracy, I hate the most the athlete with his manner bold and brassy. He may have hair upon his chest, but sister, so has Lassie. Oh, I hate men. I hate men. Though roosters they, I will not play the hen. If you espouse an older man through girlish optimism, he'll always stay at home at night and make no criticism. Though you may call it love, the doctors call it rheumatism. Oh, I hate men. For all the times I know and men of nature said about them, if love is blind, then from the mind all womankind should rout 'em. But ladies, you must answer to what would we do without 'em? Oh, I hate men. Ah!
morrow, good neighbor, good morrow.
Good morrow, neighbor Gremio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good sir, pray, have you not a daughter called Katerina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Katerina.
I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your house, to make mine eye the witness of that report which I so oft have heard. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, cunning in music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences. His name is Licio, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Katerina, this I know, she is not for your turn, the more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
Oh, I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
To express the like kindness myself, who am more kindly beholden to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar, as cunning in Greek and Latin and other languages as the other is in music and mathematics. Pray accept his service. His name is Cambio.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir, the boldness is mine own, that being a stranger in this city here, do make myself a suitor unto your daughter, unto Bianca, fair and virtuous. This liberty is all that I request, that upon knowledge of my parentage, I may have welcome amongst the rest that woo. And this small packet of Greek and Latin books, if you accept them, then their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name. Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vincentio.
Oh, a mighty man of Pisa. By report, I know him well. You are welcome, sir. You shall go see your pupils presently. Lead these gentlemen to my daughters, and tell them both, these are their tutors. Bid them use them well. We shall go walk a little in the orchard, and then to dinner. You are passing welcome.
Senor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. Then tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands. And in possession, 20,000 crowns.
Let specialities be therefore drawn between us, that covenants may be kept on either hand.
Aye, when the special thing is well obtained, that is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, Father, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded. For I am rough and woo not like a babe.
Well mayest thou woo, and happy be thy speed. But be thou warned for some unhappy words. How now, my friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I look pale,
What? Will my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'll soon approve a soldier.
Why then thou canst not break her to the lute?
Why no, for she hath broke the lute to me.
Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Will you go with us, Signor Petruchio, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do. I will attend her here and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Why then, I'll tell her plain, she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married. But here she comes, and now, Petruchio, speak. Tomorrow, Kate, well, that's your name, I hear.
They call me Katerina that do talk of me.
You lie, in faith. You are called plain Kate, and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom. Take this of me, Kate, of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved. Let him who moved you hither remove you hence. Well, I knew you at the first. You were unmovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joined stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Oh, asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you. Come, come, you wasp. In faith, you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Oh, if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail!
Oh, in his tongue!
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
Let me go. Oh, I chafe you if I tarry.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, and now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet sweet as springtime flowers. And therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your father hath consented that you shall be my wife. Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn. For by this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee well, thou must be married to no man but me. For I am he, am born to tame you, Kate. Yes, here comes your father, and never make denial. I must and will have Katerina to my wife.
Now, Signor Petruchio, how speed you with my daughter?
How but well, sir, how but well. It were impossible I should speed amiss.
How now, daughter Katerina? For your dumps?
Call you me daughter? Now I promise you, you have showed a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed to one half lunatic.
Father, it is thus. Yourself and all the world that talked of her have talked amiss of her. If she be cursed, it is for policy, for she's not froward, but modest as the dove. She is not hot, but temperate as the morn. And to conclude, we've agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
Oh, I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Petruchio, she says she'll see thee hang first.
Is this your speeding? Nay then, good night, our part.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargain twixt us twain, being alone, that she shall still be cursed in company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate. She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss she vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Give me thy hand, Kate. I will into Venice to buy apparel against the wedding day.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Men say we will be witnesses.
Father and wife and gentlemen, adieu. I will to Venice. Sunday comes apace. We will have rings and things and fine array, and kiss me, Kate. We'll be married a Sunday. So kiss me, Kate, thou lovely loon, ere we start on our honeymoon. So kiss me, Kate, darling devil divine, for for now thou shalt ever be mine.
I'll never be thine.
Kiss me, Kate, thou lovely Lou. Every star on her
Wish.
oh, kiss me, Kate, darling devil divine.
Drop dead.
For now thou shalt ever be.
Now I shall never be.
Now thou shalt never be.
Now I shall never be thine.
Yes, mine.
Not thine.
Yes, mine.
You swine.
Yes, mine.
You
She called him a swine.
So kiss me, Kate.
I'll crack your pate.
Oh, please don't pout.
I'll knock you out.
My priceless prize.
I'll black your
Oh,
eyes.
kiss me quick.
Your rump I'll kick.
Oh, kiss him.
Louder.
He's not her dish, he's not her dish. Oh, kiss him.
Louder.
A type of fish he would not wish. Oh, kiss him.
Bastard.
What's that we heard? What's that we heard? Oh, kiss him.
Bastard.
Oh, Katie, that's a naughty word. So kiss me.
Kiss him.
Kiss me.
Kiss him.
Kiss me.
Kiss him. Kiss him.
Never, 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 never.
Kiss and cake, kiss and 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 kiss.
No. No.
Ah, kiss him.
Never was match clapped up so suddenly, but now, Senor Batista, to your younger daughter, now is the time we long have looked for. I am your neighbor, and I was suitor first.
And I am one that love Bianca more than words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Content you, gentlemen. I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds must win the day, and he of both who can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love.
First, as you know, my house in the city is richly furnished with plate and with gold. Ewers and basins to lather dainty hands. Then, at my farm, I have 100 milch kine to the pail, 60 fat oxen standing in my stall. Myself am struck in years, I must confess, but if I should die tomorrow, all this shall be hers. If, whilst I live, she shall be only mine.
That only came well in. Sir, list to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If I may have your daughter to my wife, she shall have houses, 3 or 4 as good, besides 2,000 ducats of the year by fruitful land, all which shall be her jointure.
1,000 ducats by the year of land. I have offered all, I have no more, and she can have no more than all I have. But if you like me, she shall have me in mine.
Then the maid is mine by all the world, by your firm promise. Gremio was outvied.
I must confess, your offer is the best. And let your father make her the assurance she is your own. Else, you must pardon me, if you should die before him. Where's her dower? I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know, my daughter Katerina is to be married. Now, on the Sunday following, shall Bianca be bride to you, if you this assurance. If not, then you're Gremio. And so I take my leave and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbor, adieu. Now, I fear thee not, sir, a young gamesayer. Tut, your father were a fool to give thee all in his waning age set foot under thy table. A toy, an old Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
A vengeance on your crafty withered hide. I see no reason but supposed Lucentio must get a father called supposed Vincentio. A child shall get a sire. If I fail not of my cunning.
There! Go to forward, sir! Have you so soon forgot the entertainment her sister Katerina welcomed you withal?
Sirrah, I will not bear these braves of thine.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, you do me double wrong to strive for that which resteth in my choice, and to cut off all strife. Here, sit we down, take you your instrument, play you the whiles. His lecture will be done ere you have tuned.
You leave his lecture when I am in tune.
That will be never. Tune your instrument.
Where left we last?
Here, madam. Hic ibat Samoas. Hic es Sagea Tellus.
Construe them.
Hic ibat. As I told you before. Samoas. I am Lucentio. Hic est. Son unto Vincentio of Pisa. Sagea Tellus. Disguised thus to get your love.
Madam, my instrument in tune.
Let's hear. Oh, fie, the treble jars. Now, let me see if I can construe it. Ic ibat Samois. I know you not. Hic stiteret priami. Take heed he hear us not. Celsa stenis. Despair not.
Madam, 'tis now in tune.
All but the bass.
The bass is right. 'Tis the bass knave that jars.
Mistress, mistress, your father prays you leave your books and help to dress your sister's chamber up. You know tomorrow is the wedding day.
Farewell, sweet masters both. I must be gone.
Faith, mistress, then I have no cause to stay.
But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he were in love.
There will be a 10-minute, promptly please, intermission.
Cocktail lunch. Right over here. So little nips.
Really? I can get bitter today. Okay. Stretch my legs.
It's has a clean mouth, ducks out,
And when I
Catherine Greason.
and you know,
That's true, we could rent it. We could get it, yeah. Which version? Yeah. And Richard was saying, I think each night, each whatever they've got, they're relaxed into it, they're practicing it. Yeah.
We are thinking of that sense. Up in last semester, I did the same thing. Not necessarily last year, full out, but it's the last one.
Yes, yeah.
Was that wild pass?
Well, right, that I brought 4 bottles of champagne. Is that what you brought?
so
Yeah, you're gonna go out
How do they know you?
Thanks for all that work, Joe. I don't know when I'm going to get back to you, but the thing is,
There's one story though where I put lists. Where are you? And I know the husband. So when I find our things in my curriculum. And so when that happens, you have to have extra space on the left so they can find it. So the margin over there is like usually this big. So all the other lists that I have,
This is the sound control. And what we have is a difference between the dynamic level of one person talking and 35 singing. And so you see this right here, this is a mute button. If you press down on that, it will cut off the feed. And so what I've found here is it may be best just to set it right where it is, which is sort of, I didn't pump up the individual voices, but you can hear it building up, and it's, you know, when they're all puffing it out. If you just hit that, now see it come around here.
No.
It clicks down.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because I use it every Friday.
Okay, all right. So what I did was 2 or 3 times when they were singing and I neglected to turn it down,
It overloads.
reduce the gain, you could feel it building up, and so I would just hit that for, you know, for a second until the, you know, the high note was gone.
Doesn't that interrupt the recordings?
No, this right here, it's completely separate. Yeah. Used to, we had
who's taking flash pictures?
Bob.
It's bothering people.
oh yeah, yes, you can.
Okay, well, who's in the cast?
Yes.
Well, ask him to.
Because we've asked everybody else not to.
Yes, it's Bob. Okay, I guess you're going to cut it off. Out there, I think. He has been here. If he comes back, I'll tell him.
And do whatever, do that sound. You know when they're singing loud. You know when they're going to sing loud.
I know.
Turn it down.
Okay. You know the turning down is opposite.
I do.
More negative. Okay.
I'll do my very best.
You know when they're singing.
Yes, but we have 2 things going on here. That's the reason. And one person.
So let me just one last question. If I get lost on the pages, I should be following the
Yes, the things to remember that are complicated.
Other two runaways.
Is the runaround which will come very soon. Yes, yes. But you're gonna, even if you sort of miss it, there's somebody saying, she says, after we've had this, after the second runaround thing, which I think are fairly logical.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, well, I'm going to take you to your son's house. Here's Sarah, here's the door. And she goes out and then he will hear them. So you're not going to have any surprises.
No. Okay, sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Okay, why don't I just turn it over to you now? I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why this is being saved. Good I have no idea. I just found it here.
It's like the hairdresser, his like brother,
You don't have any instructions on this one. This is just the last okay. It's all going to have to be.
And you want it in the wide screen.
This is Actually, I ended up doing what you suggest. When you go in on the face, it's quite worthwhile. We're going to be between Michael says that face, and I tried to rub it down, and I agree with it. It works fine.
Then it would be hard to go
Going right now.
Yep.
Girls today in society go for classical poetry. Win their hearts you must quote with ease, Aeschylus and Euripides. One must know Homer and leave me Poe, Sophocles, also Sappho, unless you know Shelley and Keats and Pope. Dainty Debbie's will call you a dope, but the poet of them all, stardom simply raving, is the poet people call. The water Stratford on Avon, brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Let's make eyes. Brush up your Shakespeare, and the women you will wow. Just declaim a few lines from a fella, and they'll think you're a hell of a fella. If your blonde won't respond when you flatter her, tell her what Tony told Cleopatra. If she bites when her clothes you're mussing, what her clothes much ado about nothing. Brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. Brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare, and the women you will wow. If you can't be a ham and do Hamlet, it will not give a damn or a damlet. Just recite an occasional sonnet, and your lap will have honey upon it. If your baby is pleading for pleasure, let her sample your measure for measure. Brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. Forsooth, and they'll all kowtow.
Signora Lucrezia, it's a plain today that Caterina and Petruchio should be married, and yet we hear not of our son-in-law.
No shame but mine. I must forsooth be forced to give my hand, as opposed against my heart, unto a mad brain rudesby full of spleen, who wooed in haste and means to wed at leisure. And now must the whole world point at poor Caterina and say, lo, there goes mad Petruchio's wife. If it would please him to come and marry her. Oh!
Go to, girl. I cannot blame thee now to weep. Such an injury would vex a very saint. Much more a shrew of thy impatient humor.
Master, news, old news, and such news as you never heard of. Why, Petruchio is coming in a new hat and an old jerkin, a pair of old breeches thrice turned, a pair of boots that have been candle cases, one buckled, another laced, an old rusty sword taken out of the town armory with a broken hilt and shapeless.
I am glad he's come, howsoe'er he comes.
Come! Where be these gallants? Who's at home?
You are welcome, sir.
Not so well apparelled as I wish you were.
But where is Kate? Where is my bride? How does my father?
Why, sir, you know this is your wedding day. First were we sad, fearing you would not come. Now sadder, to see you come so unprovided. I doff this habit, shame to your estate, an eyesore to our solemn festival.
And what occasion of import hath also long detained you from your wife?
Tedious it were to tell, and harsh to hear. Suffice it, I am come to keep my word. But where is Kate? I stayed too long from her. The morning wears. 'Tis time we were at church.
Wear not these unreverent robes. Go to my chamber. Put on robes of mine.
Not I. Believe me. Thus I'll visit her.
But thus I trust you will not marry her.
Good sooth, even thus. Therefore, ha done with words. To me she's married, not unto my clothes. But what a fool am I to chat with you, when I should bid good morrow to my bride and seal the title with a lovely kiss.
I am to get a man, whate'er he be, and he shall be Vincentio of Pisa, and make assurance in Padua of greater sums than I have promised. So shall you quietly enjoy your hope, and marry sweet Bianca with consent. Signor Gremio, came you from the church, and is the bride and bridegroom coming home?
A bridegroom, a groom indeed, a grumbling groom, and that the girl shall find.
Curse you then, she, why 'tis impossible.
I'll tell you, Sir Lucentio, when the priest should ask if Caterina should be his wife, why, God swoon bones, quoth he, and swore so loud that the priest all amazed did let fall the book. And as he stooped to pick it up, the mad-brained bridegroom took him such a cuff that down fell book and priest and book. This done, he seized his bride about the neck and gave her such a clamorous whack upon the lips that on the parting all the church did echo. Never was man a marriage before.
Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your pains. I know you think to dine with me today, and have prepared great store of wedding cheer, but so it is my haste doth call me hence, and therefore here I mean to take my leave.
Is it possible you will away tonight?
Dine with my father, drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all.
Let me entreat you.
I am content.
Are you content to stay?
I am content you shall entreat me stay, but yet not stay, entreat me how you can.
Now, if you love me, stay.
Grumio, my horse!
Okay, do what thou canst. I will not go today, no, nor tomorrow, not till it please myself. The door is open, sir, there lies your way. As for me, I'll not be gone till I please myself.
Okay, content thee. Prithee, be not angry.
I will be angry. Father, be quiet. I shall stay my leisure.
Marry, sir, now it begins, now it begins.
Gentlemen, forward into the bridal dinner. I see that a woman may be made a fool if she had not a spirit to resist.
Be mad and merry, or go hang yourselves. But for my bonny Kate, she must with me. I'll bring mine action on the proudest he that stops my way in Padua.
Oh!
Grumio, draw forth thy weapon, we are beset with thieves.
Oh!
Rescue thy mistress if thou be a man.
Oh!
Fear not, sweet wench, they shall not touch thee, Kate.
Oh!
Nay, let them go. A couple of quiet ones.
Of all mad matches, never was the like.
Mistress, what's your opinion of your sister?
Being mad herself, she is madly mated.
Come, gentlemen, let's go.
Oh, was ever a man so weary? Ho, Curtis!
Is my master and his wife coming, Grumio?
Aye, Curtis, aye. Therefore, fire, fire!
Is she so hot a shrew as she's reported?
She was good, Curtis, before this frost.
Where be these knaves? What? No man have dared to hold my stirrup nor to take my horse.
Here, sir!
Here, sir.
Here, sir!
Here, sir, here, sir, here, sir, here, sir. What? No attendance, no regard, no duty. Where's the foolish knave I said before?
Here, sir, as foolish as I was before.
You peasant swain, you horse and Maltoy's drudge. Go, rascals, go, and fetch my supper in. Where is the life that late I led? Where are those? Oh, good sweet. Come, sit down, and welcome.
Since he reached the charming age of puberty and began to finger feminine curls, like a show that's typically Schuberty, he has always had a multitude of girls. But now that a married man at last is he, how aware of his dear departed past is he? Where is the life that late he led? Where's it now?
Totally dead.
And where is the fun he used to find? Where is it gone?
Gone with the wine.
A married life may all be well, but raising an heir can never compare to raising a bit of hell. So I repeat what first I said. Where is the life that late in dear Milano? Where are you, Momo? Still selling your pictures of the scriptures in the Duomo. And Carolina, where are you, Lena? Still peddling your pizza in the streets of Taormina. And in Firenze, where are you, Alice? Still there in your pretty, 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 pretty palace. And sweet Lucretia, so young and gay, what scandalous doings in the ruins of Pompeii. Where is the life that late he led? Where is it now? Totally dead. And where is the fun he used to find? Where is it gone? Gone with the wine. He'd oft been told of nuptial bliss, but what do you do? 1:45, with only a shrew to kiss. So I repeat what first I said. Where is the life that late he led?
When I say, oh, nay, good sweet Kate, stop and welcome heartily. Where are my slippers? Shall I have some water? Come, Kate, and wash and welcome heartily. Whoreson villain, will you let it fall?
Patience, I pray, it was a fault unwilling.
A whoreson, beetle-headed, black-beard knave. Come, Kate, sit down. I know you have a stomach. Will you give thanks, sweet Kate, or else shall I? What's this? Mutton?
I.
Who brought it?
I.
Ah, 'tis burnt. And so is all the meat. What dogs are these? Where's the rascal cook? There. Take it to you. Trenchers, cups, and all.
I pray you, husband, be not so disquiet. The meat was well if you were so contented.
I tell you, Kate, 'twas burnt and dried away, and I expressly am forbid to touch it, for it engenders choler, planteth anger. Come, Kate, be patient. Tomorrow it shall be mended, and for tonight we'll fast for company. Come, I will bring thee to thy bridal chamber.
Peter, didst ever see the like?
Oh, he beats her with her own humor.
Where is he?
In her chamber, making a sermon of continency to her, who rants and swears and rates, but she, poor thing, knows not which way to stand, to look, to speak, and sits as one new risen like the moon. Away, away, for he comes hither.
Thus have I politically begun my reign. And 'tis my hope to end successfully. She hath no meat today, nor none shall eat. Last night she slept not, nor tonight she shall not. As with the meat, some undeserved fault I'll find about the making of the bed. Aye. And amid this hurly, I intend that all is done in reverent care of her. This is a way to kill a wife with kindness, and thus I'll curb her mad and headstrong humor. He that knows better how to tame a shrew, now let him speak. 'Tis charity to show.
It's possible, friend Licio, that Mistress Bianca doth fancy any other but Lucentio. I tell you, she bears me fair in hand.
Sir, to satisfy you in what I have said, stand by and mark the manner of his teaching.
What, master, read you? First resolve me that.
I read that I profess the art of love.
And may you prove, sir, master of your art.
While you, sweet dear, prove mistress of my heart. From this moment on, you for me, dear.
Only two for tea, dear.
From this moment on, from this happy day, no more blue songs,
only whoop-de-doo songs.
From this moment on,
for you've got the love I need so much,
got the skin I love to touch,
got the arms to hold me tight,
got the sweet lips to kiss me goodnight.
From this moment on, you and I, babe, will be riding high, babe. Every care is gone from this moment on.
Oh, despiteful love, unconstant womankind. I tell thee, Licio, this is wonderful.
Mistake no more. I am not Licio. Know, sir, that I am called Hortensio.
Signor Hortensio, I have often heard of your entire affection for Mistress Bianca, and since mine eyes are witness of lightness, I will with you, if you be so contented, forswear Bianca and her love forever.
Kindness in women, and not their beauteous looks shall earn my love, and so I take my leave in resolution as I swore before.
Then we are Licio! If faith, he'll have a lusty widow now that shall be wooed and wedded in a day.
God give him joy.
Master, master, I have watched so long that I am dog weary. But at last I spied an ancient, ancient angel coming down the hill will serve the turn.
I'll make him glad to seem Vincentio and give assurance to Baptista Minola as if he were the right Vincentio. Take in thy love, and then let me alone. God save you, sir. And you, sir, you are welcome. What countryman, I pray?
Of Mantua.
Of Mantua, sir? Marry, God forbid, and come to Padua, careless of your life?
My life, sir? How, I pray?
for that goes hard.
'Tis death for anyone in Padua. To be in Padua. Know you not the cause? 'Tis marvel but that you are but newly come, else you'd heard it proclaimed about. Well, sir, to do you courtesy, this will I do, and this I will advise you. First, tell me, have you ever been at Pisa?
Aye, sir, in Pisa have I often been.
I am from Pisa, and my father, sir, sooth to say, in countenance somewhat doth resemble you. All this I let you understand. My father is here sought for every day to pass assurance of a dower in marriage twixt me and one Baptista's daughter here. In all these circumstances, I'll instruct you. Go with me and clothe you as becomes you.
No, no, forsooth, I dare not for my life.
The more my wrong, the more his spite appears. What, did he marry me to famish me? And I, who never knew how to entreat, nor ever needed that I should entreat, am starved for meat, giddy for lack of sleep, with oath kept waking, and with brawling fed. That spites me more than all these wants. He does it under name of perfect love. I prithee, go and get me some repast. I care not what, so it be wholesome food.
What say you to a piece of beef and mustard?
A dish that I do love to feed upon.
Aye, but the mustard is too hot a little.
Why, then the beef and let the mustard rest.
Nay then, I will not. You shall have the mustard, or you will get no beef of grumio.
Then one or both or anything thou wilt.
Why then, the mustard without the beef.
Oh! Go get thee gone, a false deluding slave that feeds me with the very name of meat. Sorrow on thee and all the pack of you.
Now there's my cake. What, sweeting, all aboard? Pluck up thy spirits, look cheerfully upon me. Dear love, thou seest how diligent I am to dress thy meat myself and bring it thee. What should I say? Eat it up all if thou lovest me. Thy cake, eat apace. And now, my honey love, will we return unto thy father's house with silken coats and caps and golden rings, with ruffs and cuffs and farthingales and things. What, hast thou died? The tailor stays thy leisure to deck thy body with his ruffling treasure. Come, tailor, let us see these ornaments. Lay forth the gown. Oh, mercy God! What masking stuff is here? What's this? A sleeve? Oh, it is like a demi-cannon. What? Up and down, carved like an apple tart. Here's cut and snipped and slish and slash. Why, what in devil's name, Taylor, callst thou this? Out of it, hence the make your best of it.
I never saw a better fashioned gown, more quaint, more pleasing, nor more commendable. Belike, you mean to make a puppet of me.
Why, true. He means to make a puppet of thee.
The lady says your worship means to make a puppet of her.
Oh, monstrous arrogance! Thou liest, thou thread, thou thimble! What, braved in mine own house with a skein of thread? Away, thou rag, thou quantity, thou remnant! I tell thee that thou hast mauled her gown.
Your worship is deceived.
The gown is made exactly as my master had commanded.
Ah! Hortensio, say that thou wilt see the tale okay. Go, take it hence, be gone, and say no more. Dana, I will pay thee for thy gown in the morning. Take no unkindness of his hasty words.
Ah!
Come, my Kate. We will unto thy father's house, even in these honest mean habiliments. A person shall be proud. Garments poor. For 'tis the mind that makes the body rich. And as the sun breaks through the darkest clouds, so honor peereth in the meanest habit. Therefore, frolic, we will henceforth to feast and smoothness at thy father's house. Let me see. I think 'tis now some 7 o'clock. Well, may we come there by dinner time?
I dare assure you, sir, 'tis almost 2, and 'twill be supper time ere you come there.
It shall be 7 ere I go to horse. Look, what I speak, or do, or think to do, you're still crossing it. Sirs, let it alone, I will not go today. And ere I do, it shall be what o'clock I say it is. Why, so this gallant will command the sun.
But hast thou done thy errand to Baptista?
I told him that your father was in Venice, and that you looked for him this day in Padua.
Thou art a tall fellow, hold thee that to drink. Here comes Baptista, sir. Set your countenance. Signor Baptista, you are happily met. Sir, this is the gentleman I told you of. I pray stand good father to me now. Give me Bianca for my patrimony.
Soft, son. Sir, by your leave, having come to Padua to gather in some debts, my son Lucentio made me acquainted with a weighty cause of love between your daughter and yourself. I am content, in a good father's care, to have him matched.
The match is made. All is done. Your son shall have my daughter with consent.
Then at my lodging, an it like you, there doth my father lie. And there this night will pass it privately and well. Send for your daughter by this servant here. My servant will fetch the scrivener presently.
It likes me well. Biandello, hie thee home, and bid Bianca make her ready straight. I follow you.
Cameo, what sayest thou, Biandello?
And thus, Baptista is safe, talking to the deceiving father of a deceitful son. His daughter is to be brought by you to the supper. The old priest of St. Luke's Church is at your command, all.
I may and will, if she be so contented.
Come on, in God's name, once more toward our fathers. Good Lord, how bright and goodly shines the moon.
The moon? The sun. It is not moonlight now.
I say it is the sun that shines so bright.
I know it is the moon that shines. Nope. So, I know it is the sun that shines so.
Now by my mother's son, and thus myself, it shall be moon or star, or what I less or ere, I journey to your father's house. Evermore crossed and crossed, nothing but crossed.
Say as he says, or we shall never go.
Forward, I pray, since we have gone so far. And be it moon or sun or what you please, and if you please to call it a rush candle, henceforth I vow it shall be so for me.
I say, it's the moon.
I know it is the moon.
Nay then, you lie. It is the blessed sun.
Then God be blessed, it is the blessed sun. But sun it is not when you say it is not, and the moon changes even as your mind. What you will have it named, even that it is, and so it shall be so for Katerina.
Petruchio, go thy way. The field is won.
But salt, company is coming here. Good morrow, gentle mistress, where away? Tell me, sweet Kate, and tell me true, hast thou beheld a fresher gentlewoman? Such war twixt white and red within her cheeks. What stars do spangle heaven with such beauty? Sweet Kate, embrace her for her beauty's sake.
Young budding virgin, fair and fresh and sweet. Happy the parents of so fair a child. Happier the man whom favorable stars allot thee for his lovely bedfellow.
Why, how now, Kate? I hope thou art not mad. This is a man, old, wrinkled, faded, withered, but not a maiden the South says he is.
Pardon, old father, my mistaking eyes that have been so bedazzled with the sun that everything I look on seemeth green. Now I perceive thou art a reverend father. Pardon, I pray thee, for my mad mistaking.
Good old grandsire, which way thou travellest, if along with us, we shall be joyful of thy company.
Fair sir, and you, my merry mistress, that with your strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincentio, my dwelling Pisa, and bound I am for Padua, there to visit a son of mine that long I have not seen.
What is his name?
Lucentio, gentle sir.
Oh, happily we met, the happier for thy son. For now by law, as well as reverend age, I may entitle thee my loving father, the sister to this gentlewoman, my wife. Thy son by this have married.
Ah, but is it true, or else is it your pleasure, like pleasant travellers, to break a jest upon the company you overtake?
Come, go along, and see the truth hereof. Sir, this is the door. Here is Lucentio's house. My father's bears more toward the marketplace. Thither must I, and here I leave you, sir.
Oh, you shall not choose but drink before you go. I think I shall command your welcome here.
What is he that knocks as he would beat down the gate?
Is Signor Lucentio within, sir?
He's within, sir, but not to be spoken withal.
I pray you, sir, tell Signor Lucentio that his father is here from Pisa and wishes to speak with him.
Thou liest. His father has come from Padua, and here looking out at the window.
Oh, art thou his father?
Aye, sir. So his mother says, if I may believe her.
Why, how now, gentlemen? Why, this is flat knavery to take upon you another man's name.
Lay hands on the villain. I believe it means to cousin somebody in this city under my countenance.
I've seen them in the church together. God send them good shipping.
But who is here? Mine old master Vincentio. Now we are undone and brought to nothing.
Come hither, you rogue. What, have you forgot me?
Forgot you? No, sir, I could not forget you, for I never saw you before in all my life.
What, you notorious villain? Didst thou never see thy master's father, Vincentio?
What, my old worshipful old master? Yes, marry, sir, see where he looks out of the window.
Oh, it's so indeed.
Help, help, help! There's a madman will follow me.
Signor Baptista!
Sir, what are you that offer to be my servant?
Oh, he has murdered his master. Lay hold on him, I charge you in the Duke's name. My son, my son. Tell me, villain, where is my son Lucentio?
Call forth an officer, carry this mad knave to the jail. Signor Baptista, I charge you, see he be forthcoming.
Carry me to the jail?
Away with the daughter, to the jail with him.
Thus strangers may be hailed and abused. Oh, monstrous villain.
Oh, you're spoiled, and yonder he is. Deny him, forswear him, or else we are all undone.
Pardon, sweet father.
Oh, lives my sweet son.
Pardon, dear father.
How hast thou offended? Where is Lucentio?
Here's Lucentio. Right son to the right Vincentio, that have by marriage made thy daughter mine.
But tell me, is not this my Cambio?
Cambio has changed into Lucentio.
Love wrought these miracles. Bianca's love made me exchange my state with Tranio, while he did bear my countenance in the town. And happily I've arrived at the last unto the wished haven of my bliss.
But
I'll slit the villain's nose that would have sent me to the jail.
do you hear, sir? Have you married my daughter without asking my goodwill?
Oh, fear not, Baptista, we will content you, go too. But I will end to be revenged for this villainy.
Look back, pale Bianca, thy father will not frown.
Husband, let's follow to see the end of this ado.
First, kiss me, Kate, and then we will.
What? In the midst of the street?
Art thou ashamed of me?
No, sir, God forbid, but ashamed to kiss.
Why then, let's home again. Come, sir, let's away.
Nay, I will give you a kiss. Now, pray thee, love, stay.
Is not this well? Come, my sweet Kate.
Though long, our jarring notes agree, the time it is when raging wars are done, to smile at scapes and perils overblown. My fair Bianca, bid my father welcome, while I with self-same kindness welcome thine. Brother Petruchio, sister Caterina, and thou, Hortensio, with thy loving widow, feast with the best, and welcome to my house.
Nothing but drink and eat and eat. Padua affords nothing but what is kind.
For both our sakes, I would that word were true.
Now, for my life, Hortensio fears his widow.
He that is giddy thinks the world turns round.
I pray you, tell me what you meant by that.
Your husband, being troubled with a shrew, measures my husband's sorrow by his woe. And now you know my meaning.
A very mean meaning.
Right, I mean you.
To her, Kate. 100 marks, my Kate does put her down.
Now in good sadness, son Petruchio, I think thou hast the veriest shrew of all.
Well, I think no. And therefore, for assurance, let's each one send unto his wife, he whose wife is most obedient to come at first when he does send for her, shall win the wager which we will propose.
Content. What is the wager?
100 then.
A match, 'tis done.
Who shall begin?
That will I. Go, Bianvillo. Bid your mistress come to me.
I go.
Son, I'll be your half Bianca comes.
I'll have no halves. I'll bear it all myself. Come now, what news?
Sir, my mistress bids me send you word that she is busy and she cannot come.
She is busy and she cannot come. Is that an answer?
Sera Piantello, go and entreat my wife to come to me forthwith.
Oh, entreat her, nay, then she must needs come.
I am afraid, sir, do what you can. Yours will not be entreated.
What?
Now, where is my wife?
She says you have some goodly jest in hand. She will not come. She bids you come to her.
Worse and worse. She will not come. Oh, vile, intolerable, not to be endured. Sarah Grumio, go to your mistress. Say I command her to come to me.
I know her answer.
What?
She will not.
Now by my holy dame, here comes Katerina.
What is your will, sir, that you send for me?
Where is your sister and Hortensio's wife?
They sit conferring by the parlor fire.
Go fetch them hither. If they deny to come, swinge me them soundly forth unto their husbands. Away, I say, and bring them hither straight.
Here's a wonder, if you talk of a wonder.
And so it is. I wonder what it bodes.
Peace it bodes. Love, quiet life, awful rule and right supremacy.
Now fair befall thee, good Petruchio.
See where she comes. And brings your froward wives as prisoners to her womanly persuasion? Petrina, I charge thee, tell these headstrong women what duty they do owe their lords and husbands.
Come, you're mocking. We will have no telling.
Fie. Unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes. It blots thy beauty, as frosts do bite the meads. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, thy head, thy sovereign. One that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits his body to painful labor, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, whilst thou liest warm, at home, secure and safe. I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war where they should kneel for peace. Why are our bodies soft and weak and smooth, unapt to toil and trouble in the world, but that our soft conditions and our hearts should well agree with our external parts? Come, you froward and unable worms. My mind hath been as big as one of yours, my heart is great, my reason haply more, to bandy word for word and frown for frown. But now I see our lances are but straws, Our strength is weak, our weakness past compare. That seeming to be most, which we indeed least are. Then veil your stomachs, for 'tis no boot, and place your hand below your husband's foot. In token of which duty, if he please, my hand is ready. May it do him ease.
Why, there's a wench. So come on and kiss me, Kate. So kiss me, Kate, and twice and thrice,
Carissimo,
ere we start
bello,
living in paradise.
bellissimo.
So kiss me, Kate, darling angel divine. For now thou shalt ever be.
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 Mine,
Darling mine,
And she is thine, and she is thine.
Thank you all for coming and have a wonderful evening.